arms wide open. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. Well, I don't know if I'm ready to be the man I have to be. I'll take a breath, I'll take her by my side. We're standing on, we created life with arms wide open. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. Under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. Now everything has changed. I'll show you now. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. Wide open. If I had just one wish, only one demand, I hope he's not like me. I hope he understands that he can take his life and hold it by the hand, and he can reach the world with arms wide open, with arms wide open, under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. Under the sunlight. With arms wide open. Now everything has changed. I'll show you now. Wide open.
How's it going, chat? I'm gonna fucking scream. Okay? 3 goddamn days to get this set up so that it will cast to my phone again. I fucking reinstalled Windows and I was about to give up, and then I found a fix on this guy's blog from like 2020, right? Okay. It was working fine. I literally fucking tested it before I went live, okay? And you know what happened? I had to restart my computer because it was giving me 4 fucking megabytes down and 2 up. So I had to restart my computer, okay? That is the only thing that has happened here, is I restarted my computer. You know what doesn't fucking work anymore? The screen mirroring. All I did was restart my fuck-ass computer. And I'm just so fucking frustrated with Windows. Like, but it was working for like the past 2 fuck-ass years, right? Nothing got changed, right? It was private. My connection was private because that's what you need, right? And then Then all of a sudden it stopped working, right? It's like, okay, reinstall Windows. Doesn't fix it. This guy's blog. Okay. Sweet. Fan-fucking-tastic. What is this? What is this? Okay. What? Let's go back to the blog here. Let's go back to the blog here. Okay. We're supposed to be reviewing more Japanese language learning apps on your phone, right? That's what we're doing here. What is this man? Okay, Alex Oldman. I hope you are reincarnated as a lotus flower, because I was literally about to cry and give up. Let's go to the Alex Oldman blog. No, I want Alex Oldman. Error server. Okay, let's bring the beat in. Let's bring the beat in real. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted, but okay, thanks. She's a little wonky today because even though I carried over all of my settings, they're just kind of broken, right? I literally copy and pasted. Just reset. Okay, my goodness. Okay. I just copy and pasted my settings so I didn't have to like reset everything up, and they still don't fucking work. Okay. So we come to the blog here, right? The dog with a blog here, right? And we're looking, and it's solved server error, AirPlay unable to connect. Here's the problem. The screen mirroring. Expected there was a firewall problem. Use the QR code. Note that smartphone was trying to connect through the network through port 7000, but was failing. As mentioned, my work laptop is Windows firewall and corporate antivirus. I don't have control over these system policies. The solution: uninstall Microsoft Hyper-V for some fucking reason. Microsoft Hyper-V keeps reinstalling itself. And like, you know, you have to go in and uninstall it. No. Enable all of those. Enable all of the fucking settings, but I do not care. All of them. Enable all of them. Right? So you have to make sure Hyper-V is uninstalled. Right? Because it fucks with the network adapter. Secondly, you set your Wi-Fi network from public to private using the network properties. The firewall might treat it differently, yes. So it doesn't let foreign traffic in if it's public, right? Right. And then you've got to flush the DNA because it doesn't understand that it doesn't understand what it's actually supposed to be doing, right? So you have to reset it. So let's just let this be a lesson to everyone here. Because Windows needs to update some files. Please do. Access denied. Okay. An error occurred. Sure, bud. Fuck me up. Because you can't just uninstall Hyper-V, right? Unsuccessful steps I have taken. We're still on the Windows here. Okay, good. Right? This is now a fuck Windows stream, right? So he goes through and he deletes and renames all of the Hyper-V stuff, right? He even disables it in the network panel. He even goes into regedit and obliterates it. And then he's like, oh yeah, there's also a thing that automates this. I wish I had known that. And then it just reinstalls Hyper-V at the end. So, okay, system information. Okay. So you literally have to, since it's a Windows thing, right? You literally have to fucking chase it around the operating system. Which again is kind of just a Windows problem. What? Okay, bud. Detected. Future script for Hyper-V will not be displayed. Okay, so we need to go, what it? Hyper-V is enabled. So Hyper-V is enabled. Okay, well, how do I disable it? Disable Hyper-V. Turn on. Turn off Windows features doesn't come up with anything. You know, that's cool. That's fun, Windows. Because if you type in Hyper-V into the settings window, it says turn off Windows features, right? So what is it under? It's literally just under Hyper-V. Windows Hypervisor Platform. Okay. Well, it's not checked. But it's not checked, but it's fucking running for some reason. Man, just why? Just they so desperately don't want you to connect your iPhone to your fucking Windows PC for some goddamn reason. Like, bud. Like, why? Why do you so desperately not want me to connect my iPhone to my Windows PC, right? Like, what are you afraid that's gonna happen if you let me connect my iPhone to my Windows PC? What do you think is gonna happen, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna be able to stream phone games without spending $80 on Apple's stupid dongle that you also need a capture card for, which I have a capture card, right? That's not the problem here. But I don't want to give Apple $80 fucking dollars, right? I also don't want to pay some random dude or woman or non-binary or neither on eBay $50 for a fucking cable because the lightning port blocks video out unless you plug in Apple's special device, which is why casting from the iPhone is such a bitch, because the lightning port blocks video out unless their special thing is plugged in. Which is why a lot of the third-party eBay ones don't work, or you need like a special software that like dies in a year. Okay, so it's off now. Okay, so let's open system info. Back up. It still says it's enabled in firmware, which, like, you're literally fucking killing me here, bud. Okay, back to the website. So there's nothing in, right? There's nothing in the control panel that is Hyper-V, right? I've looked. It should just be a file, and the Windows hypervisor platform is not checked at all. Okay. You can disable Hyper-V in the Windows PowerShell. Run the following command. Okay. I love how I type in PowerShell, PowerPoint comes up. Okay. Yes, hello. That's a lot of red text. Disable Windows optional feature unknown. Not specified. COM error. So it's okay, so it's not installed. Okay, so new problem, right? We're on a new problem here. I could literally, like, why is she like this? Why is the mouth just O facing? She doesn't blink anymore. The mouth just O faces whenever I'm talking. I literally copy and pasted my fucking settings for VTube Studio, and they didn't properly carry over, because it looks like they carried over. But I opened it up and it was like, you didn't pay for a license, and I was just like, I own VTube Studio on Steam. What is the major malfunction? So I had to close it and open it through Steam like 3 times for it to recognize that I own VTube Studio. Yeah, so she's just kind of broken. She's just hanging out today, right? You just don't worry about her. Okay. Network settings. Okay, so we're gonna go to step 2 to Alex's program here, because I might have to just this stream might be a wash. Nobody might ever fucking see this stream, right? Because Hyper-V is not installed. We've confirmed Hyper-V is not installed. You didn't get to see the PowerShell script that ran, right? But the PowerShell confirmed that Hyper-V is not installed, but for some reason it thinks it is, right? Network and sharing section. How do I change adapters? How do I, where's... Streaming or media streaming? Media streaming is off. Okay. Okay, but how do I turn properties? Okay. Private. Your private settings here. We're on, it switched me back to public for some fucking reason, even though I've restarted my computer a couple times and it did not. Okay. We're back on private. Okay. Let's go back to media sharing is off. Let us let us do media sharing on, right? Okay. Media sharing is on. Okay. Let's go into the adapter settings here. Turn on network discovery. Okay. Okay, so the next step here is ipconfig and then flush DNS and a restart. That's not what I wanted. So we'll just... How do I... hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we're here now. There's no information that's gonna get shown, I'm pretty sure. But let me just hide this real quick just to make sure. Okay, so we're gonna paste this in here. We're gonna flush the DNS. Okay, nothing got shown. Sometimes it throws up the like IP addresses and stuff. Okay, right. Let's flush it again because air server was not closed. Okay, then we're gonna open air server back up. There's nothing to see here because it just, you click finish and then it sudo closes itself. And then we're left with, it still doesn't fucking work. What broke? You leave it open, it seems to go stale. Simply run the server from the conflicting thing. Other applications and launch your server. And then if you go, so if you go to this blog, right? If you go to this blog here, you can see my fucking comment from February 25th when I fixed it, right? I was like, you are a godsend, may you be reincarnated as a lotus flower. Well, Windows had other fucking thoughts, because it doesn't fucking work now, right? I literally, it was working, it was casting to my phone, and my internet literally was like cutting out. So I had to restart my modem, right? And now the speeds are fine, right? Okay. And that's literally all I did was restart my computer. It was working. I restarted my computer and now it doesn't work and nothing has changed. And now I cannot connect to my wireless router. This website cannot be connected to. There was no response from the server. Okay, well let's log back into the, because I don't think you understand. Oh, it didn't save my password change. Okay, that's cool. I reset fucking everything. I reset the Wi-Fi. I reset all of my wireless settings to factory. I updated the firmware on my fucking wireless router. And it's just like, it don't work now. Okay, well, I can't show you this, right? I obviously can't show you my router settings. But it looks fine. It looks fine. That's what we're going for. Who knows if this live stream is ever gonna see the light of day? Because like that's what